Hi, folks. My name is Greg Turner, the radiology coach. My job is to demystify the enigmatic world of x-rays. In many medical environments, it is not altogether clear for either medical staff or patients as to whether or not x-rays linger after an exam has been initiated. It is not uncommon for persons to fearfully steer clear of x-ray rooms long after a patient has undergone treatment. Generally, everyone is aware that x-rays are invisible rays that allow doctors to see the innards of a human. However, many individuals are leery of the exam room after exposures have been administered. Some of these suspicions toward x-rays probably stem from the fact that radioactivity and x-rays are remotely linked. We've all seen or read about the radiation that lingers after an atomic bomb. We've heard about the nuclear power plant meltdowns that result in years of radioactive exposure to the immediate area. Some of us have had relatives that have had radioisotopes injected into them for diagnostic studies in nuclear medicine. When nuclear bombs detonate or when nuclear reactors melt down, radioactive elements are emitted into the air and environment. They take days or even years to dissipate due to the byproducts that occur as a result. Radioactivity and radiation from sources such as the sun or X-ray machines are altogether different animals. Radioactivity has a source that emits dangerous radiation until the source terminates or decays. And again, X-rays or gamma rays behave much differently. A patient who ingests isotopes or has nucleotides injected in them becomes radioactive for at least 24 hours. They present radiation exposure levels to those around them. Because the radionuclides have a short half-life, the radioactivity continues for a very short time. Hence, family members, friends, and medical staff must wear lead aprons as a shield against the immediate exposure. But do X-rays pose the same threat? Radionuclides, which are used in nuclear medicine, emit radiation while unstable, but as time passes, they become more stable and less dangerous. In contrast, X-rays are part of the electromagnetic spectrum. As long as there is a source that emits the X-rays, they have a lifespan. But the second the source ends or terminates, the X-rays will cease to exist. As an example, when an X-ray operator is exposing a patient with a push of a button, once they release that X-ray exposure control, the X-rays are no longer present. X-rays travel at the speed of light, which is the equivalent of traveling around the world 3 times in a second. But they must have a source to perpetuate them. And because they travel so rapidly, their disappearance is instantaneous. If X-rays do linger in an open space, they would only do so for less than 1/1000th of a second. This information is critical for healthcare workers or patients who fear the idea of entering into a room where X-rays have been administered. It is an understatement that these examination rooms are safe and only expose individuals in a very controlled, purposeful fashion. That concludes this episode of Do X-rays Float or Linger in the Air? If you like this presentation, please select the subscribe button below this video. You can also tap the bell next to it so that we'll notify you when other great videos have posted. My name is Greg Turner, and I'm the radiology coach. And remember, mark my word and mark your films.